Going on, guys? I'm back with part 2 of Batman Telltale series season 2 episode 5, Same Stitch. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I could have maybe finished the episode, but my battery was like 50% low, so I had to get a charge first, and I could not risk it, dying while in the middle of making the video. So without further ado, guys, let's get back into, let's say, the last 10 minutes of episode 5. So
I was going to write a note, but I'm not a coward. At least I don't want to be. Not anymore. Then again, this won't be the first time I've found my courage in a single malt.
Courage for what?
Saying goodbye. I'm leaving, Bruce. It's time I went in search of better pastures.
You just need rest, Alfred. Why don't you take a long vacation? Like we talked about. Someplace in the sun, on the other side of the world from Gotham.
I rather think this vacation will be permanent.
But why?
This war of ours is not what it was when we started. I no longer have the stomach for it.
maybe
It's not
not.
sustainable. At least not for me.
Come on, Alfred. You know I can't do what I do, what we do, without your help.
Well, maybe you don't have to do it at all.
Alfred.
Our mission used to be so clear. Catch the criminals, lock them up. But nothing is clear anymore. At least not to me. Now everything has become so grey.
Gray, talk to me, Alfred.
We used John Doe, exploited his friendship to get you into the pact. We took advantage of someone you met in an asylum, for God's sake. Someone clearly challenged
We
with a
needed
proven
to.
tendency to violence.
Well, it worked, didn't it?
In a manner of speaking.
Well, there was not much of
Empowered
options
John Doe,
on
kept him
Alfred
close
about
when you
that.
should have put him away. Inspired him to become something far more dangerous than he ever was.
What's your point?
Sometimes it's as if Batman creates the evil he means to destroy.
It's not easy to send
For all
someone
our
to
good
jail who knows your
intentions,
identity.
I fear we only make things worse.
They can always use that bargain.
A dreadful thought, I know, but one that keeps me awake at night.
And besides, Batman did not create the
There
enemies.
were plenty of criminals around before Batman showed up. I put most of them in jail.
Two-Face, Cobblepot, Lady Arkham, Joker, all they have in common is you. Anyone who comes into contact with us suffers. Lucius is gone. Tiffany has blood on her hands. I foolishly thought bringing her in might make things better. As if her enthusiasm might remind us how things were in the beginning.
That's
The
different,
lives we
Alfred.
touch are touched by pain. Friends, colleagues, innocents. No one is spared.
It's not just us, it's everybody else.
What we do is hard, Alfred. But whining about it won't solve anything.
You're right. You won't have to hear much more from me.
Oh, come on.
One thing is for certain. My tremors are gone.
That's great news, Al.
They stopped the minute I made the decision to go. I thought it was the kidnapping with Lady Arkham that caused them. Some kind of residual trauma. But I had it wrong. This sense of powerlessness I've been feeling, it came from something I saw in you.
Excuse me?
The tremors, the fainting spells, all of it.
Alfred, I'm so sorry. I've caused you so much pain.
No, please don't misunderstand me. Let me explain. Your father was driven by an obsession, by a need to control. He rushed headlong into the darkness, thinking himself invincible, oblivious to the cost. just like you.
Not like me. I chase that darkness away.
And yet, history is repeating itself. I'm more certain of that with every passing day.
Okay, maybe I am more like my father than I want to admit, but our paths are different.
Can't you see? The paths may diverge, but they end in the same place.
Not completely.
Face down in an alley. Shot in the dark by criminals in some godforsaken corner of Gotham. I won't be witness to that. I won't bury you, too. I stood by and did nothing while Thomas destroyed himself, along with everything he loved. I enabled him, like I've been enabling you. Realizing this, I've never felt so helpless. I wanted things to be different for you, my boy. You deserved a better life than
Maybe
the
you're
one
not
I
completely
gave you.
wrong, Alfred, I
I
guess.
failed you, and for that I'm sorry.
But it's not just you, it's us as well. So it goes both ways.
We failed each other, Alfred. My obsession, my relentless effort to stop crime. I should have seen the harm it was causing you.
A father takes care of his son, Bruce. Guides him through the world. Not the other way around. Well, I don't want to miss my flight. There's always traffic around the airport. You don't have to do it, Bruce. There are other ways of doing good in the world. But you pour everything into your bloody crusade, and I know you too well to hope you'll ever change.
This actually is a big choice because Alfred has some points, but he's not wrong in some areas. Harvey Dent, Lady Arkham, Penguin, and the rest of them, they had in common with him, but it was not always, it was not actually always by Batman. Not really. There were still people, he did not create them. Maybe affected, but didn't create. They all had their own story. And so, and with John, like, having him to get inside with the Pack undercover, there really was no other option, if you really think about it, because as going as Batman, he lost, like, badly, and almost got killed. So even if he were, let's say, get healed up again, he still would not be able to find them. Maybe he would find them, but it would be too late by then. And it was more than just simply using someone as well. It was like trying to stop a chaos from a city to happen. So yeah, it really was no other choice. Not that I can think of anyway. So his father was obsession when it comes to growing on himself, but he had. But however, as he did last thing what Alfred said, like, there are other ways to help people, not just being Batman. He could be right, because me, for example, I originally wanted to go to law enforcement, and I could have done it to help people, but eventually when I did not go into law enforcement, I actually felt sad, because like I thought it was my time wasted. But helping someone is more than just one career to another. It's how you affect them and how you work on it. So, but I guess the ultimate choice now is, it's like Do I choose my mission and Batman because I believe that's the right way to be? Or do I give up my family member who's my father and those who actually stood by me in my mission? And so I guess in my perspective, when it comes to the choice of this one, if this was my family member, siblings, or whoever, cousins, whatever, even those who I'm not completely close to, like BFF, that's what matters more, because your job is not, it's not usually the answer for doing. Like, yeah, so it's family.
Alfred, wait. Would you stay? If I promised things would be different.
Is that a promise you can keep?
Like you said, there are a lot of ways to help. I'm sure the city could use a man of my talent and resources.
Are you sure about this?
I'll do whatever it takes to keep our family together, Al. Even this.
You and me, Bruce.
So please, tell me you'll stay.
Oh, maybe just one more night.
Bruce would also be lost growing up as human if it wasn't for Alfred. Harley Quinn.
You got that look in your eye, the kind that says you're trouble.
And I only like trouble when I'm the one causing it. Dismissed her importance to the agency. Harley took cruel delight in getting you to say you were part of the pack in front of Tiffany. She loved that Bane was left behind at the convoy rid, allowing her to take control over the pact. Harley felt momentarily sadness when you admitted your treachery, but still condemned you to death. Harley was heartbroken when you convinced John to subdue her. Did you even love Joker at all? Harley, you just mostly used him as a kid. Well, she still works for the agency. Harley worries she's just another one of Waller's pawns. Well, it is the truth, actually.
Thunderbolt! I'm the whole goddamn hurricane!
You and 15.2% of players more or less made peace with her. Damn. Waller was furious that you tampered with her witness after Riddler first resurfaced in Gotham. She appreciated you reaching out to her after your first fight with Bane. Waller was beyond angry when you blew your cover over the pact. Oops, sorry Waller. She declared you enemy of the state for siding with John on the Gotham Bridge. Though your stalemate with Waller stands, she was surprised you didn't judge her for her actions.
Gotham's safety is slipping out from under me and I can't stand it!
Gordon was humbled that you would trust him with your secret association with Lucius Fox. When Lawler berated you with tampering with her witness, Gordon supported you. He was hurt when you called Waller instead of him to help you after Bane's initial attack. Gordon felt sick that he demanded you to give up Catwoman to the GCP ambush. He was grateful when you forgave him for losing self-control and letting Waller get to him.
I weighed my options and what can I say? I don't like to lose.
You and 0.1% allowed Waller to keep Selena in her task force. Well, I tried to get her out, but oh well. Sorry, at least I tried. If they make a season 3, I really hope they give me a chance to save Selena. That I promise you guys, if they ever make a season 3. After her return to Gotham, she was relieved when you said you thought redemption was possible. After you neglected to warn her about the GCPD ambush, she felt on edge around you. She was honored to be invited to the Batcave, your secret sanctum. Selena was horrified that Harley sentenced you to death when you blew your cover with the pact.
I won't let you down.
You 80.6% of players took Tiffany under your wing. Of course, for Lucius. Disney believed your lies about her father's death and was apologetic about doubting you. She was terrified when you admitted to being part of the pact in her father's lab. After she realized you were working with the agency, she regretted calling the GCPD on you. She was at first confused, but then completely blown away when you told her you were Batman. Now Tiffany is repenting for the murder of a Riddler under your watchful mentorship.
Criminally insane. You're drawn to them, aren't you?
Avesta was traumatized by Riddler's game and the loss of her hearing. She was thankful for you let slide when she admitted you. She revealed your secret identity to Waller. After, Avesta was intrigued that you trusted John Doe to find Harley after she escaped Sanctus. After helping you blackmail Waller, Avesta is hopeful about her new position at Wayne Enterprises. Well, you're welcome, Iman. I have a new ally.
If a man hides in plain sight for that long, does he forget who he really is?
You and 36.3% of players gave up the mantle of the Batman. For family, it is. You spelled Alfred the grief of watching his friend's death on the back computer. When you told Tiffany your secret, Alfred was asleep, he no longer had to keep it from her. After collapsing in the Batcave, Alfred felt reassured when you agreed that he needed a vacation. You soon became gravely concerned by Batman's continued influence on the vigilante Joker. When you decided to give up the cowl, Alfred became cautiously optimistic about your shared future.
They're two threads in the same stitch, bound together, even under strain.
You and 54% of players told Joker you were still friends. When he found you at Lucius' funeral, John was thrilled when you agreed to meet his friends. He was proud that you brought you into the pack, resulting in a successful raid on the agency convoy. John was shocked that you blew your cover with Harley inviting her wrath. After you trusted him in the funhouse, John devoted himself to helping you clean up Gotham. Joker thinks you are crazy as he is for considering yourselves friends. Well, I guess crazy best friends, huh, John? Saved Willie. Yeah, I did. Did you take Tiffany into the field with you? No, I didn't, but for their safety. No, I did not agree to hand him over to John. Vigilante Joker. Alright, you guys, that's it for Batman Telltale series for season 1 and 2. If you guys want me to do the villain Joker episode of episode 5, I will do that, but only condition is one person at least comments that on any of my videos. If one person comments it that they want me to do villain Joker, let me know. But if not, then I guess this is going to be my last video for the Batman Telltale series episodes. If I do, hopefully after this one, I get to do Game of Thrones of Telltale series. But if I do not, I apologize. Because if I don't have access to the game, then sorry. And I was gonna do the Walking Dead of the Telltale series games, but there is 4 seasons in total, and this is 5 episodes, so there's gonna be way too many. And plus, I bet many people already seen the whole Walking Dead. But on my current device, I would only do the Walking Dead on the final season. If I have access to it right now, but if I don't, then I guess I won't be doing that. So, if I won't be able to do any of it, if I do not have access, then what I will be doing later on, when I have the time and set the proper setup, is I plan to do reactions videos. Make sure it's the setup. And on my Facebook Live, I would only be doing that for mostly challenges, because recently I'm going to be doing a challenge for the world's hottest gummy bear, or vlogging. That's what I've used my Facebook for. But if you guys have any ideas, those who message me on Messenger or Instagram, let me know, you guys. But for now, I guess this is the end for the Telltale series games, but I'll only do one more episode if you guys comment it. And I think that pretty much covers everything so far. And nothing else I can really think of I need to cover, so I hope you guys like this video, and please subscribe if those of you are not subscribed. And if my friends or family members ever see these videos, I hope you guys enjoyed them, okay? And yeah, I guess that's the video. I love you guys. Bye.